Should you do a year-end review for your investment portfolio? Now, it seems like the obvious answer is yes, but I know time goes by very quickly, and before you know it, well, the holidays are over and you never looked at your portfolio. Unfortunately, many investors just add or delete a piece throughout the year in the portfolio, never taking a look at the full portfolio for balance and over-concentrated positions. And many times, they miss the most advantageous way to manage the portfolio for taxes. I do want to point out investors should never make taxes the primary focus, as your goal should always be to increase the value of your portfolio and then see if there are ways you can reduce taxes. But again, it can be done. Investors should look at their portfolio at least at the end of the year to see if they have too much of any one type of investment. This could include too much in financials, real estate, or with the recent run-up in technology. Obviously, you want to look at that to see if you should pare it back to reduce the risk going forward. Since you are reviewing your investment portfolio, it's a good idea to look to see if you just have too many accounts scattered around and figure out if it makes sense to actually consolidate things to make it easier to track. If you're married, the most you should have would be 7 accounts, which would include a retirement account at work for you and your wife. You may also have an IRA rollover you each set up along with some Roth IRAs. And as a couple, you may have another investment account that would be set up as either a joint tenant or in your trust if you have one. There are always special circumstances, but try to keep your life easy by having as few accounts as you can for your situation. Lastly, when looking at your tax situation, you only have a couple more weeks to do tax loss harvesting. If you understand what you are doing in investing, this can be a great opportunity, but don't get focused on saving $1,000 in taxes when next year that same investment may have grown by 2 or 3 times those tax savings. I'm Chase Wilsey with Wilsey Asset Management. If you like these videos, be sure to give a like or comment. Feel free to check out our other YouTube videos and weekly newsletter for latest economic news, expert analysis, and market insights.